Welcome back, Freshwater Fishing Novices. New viewers, this is the Freshwater Fishing Novice YouTube channel. Typically on this channel, I'm trying to teach you guys stuff and help you troubleshoot, trying to learn how to fish and stuff like that. My last video I was talking about reels, and in person, Bill said he was watching my video and he was trying to figure out what the heck's up with all these couch videos, like where's the fishing videos? He realized how cold it was outside and the wind was whipping at like 50 miles, 60 miles an hour. So that got me thinking, Bill doesn't want to watch couch videos. I picked up these blank lures. This is a blank lure of the Ribver2Sea S-waver, the 168, the smaller one. And I want to paint this, airbrush it really. So let's go to my airbrush station. Airbrush. Alright, so my idea here is, this lure is textured. So I'm taking the opaque black, and give it a good shake, put it in the gun, or the machine here, the airbrush. I'm gonna test it out. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to coat, well, as soon as I get this thing moving, here we go. So I'm just trying to coat the whole thing in this opaque black. I just want to cover the whole lure. See, I'm getting some good coverage there. Just trying to pack it into every little space that's in this lure. So this is kind of the goal. This is the idea in my head. Cover this thing completely in opaque black. You can see that's pretty much covered. Now, probably don't know what I'm doing here. The next idea I had, take this painted lure over to the sink. And now I'm going to try to wash the raised paint. So basically, in my head, leaving all the paint in the cracks of this textured lure. So let's see if it worked. I have a feeling it might have come out all right. Oh, not too bad. All right, let's get back to it. So I think that was pretty successful. I wonder if you guys can see if that's going to focus on it. See-through with black lines in all the scales. Let's see if this one picks it up. But instead of a clear bait, now I got black lines where everything is. Now what I got in this little guy is tequila yellow. This doesn't need to be set high either. My PSI is going to be wicked low. We're at 15 PSI. This is going to take a lot of coats because you can't just pack it on like an opaque. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah. So just like this dingling on the screens said, we're putting on the candy tequila yellow. And I didn't really touch on it, but the reason that it's important is because it's translucent see-through, just kind of like this lure that we're spraying right now. So it should give a pretty cool effect. This is pretty orange. Very, I don't know, tequila-y, I guess. It's supposed to be orange. But you can see the lines still through it. But I think at the bottom there's only weights and it's pretty smooth. There's no texture. So I kind of want to throw like yellow on there. So right here what I'm trying to do, I want to give it a little bit more yellow than what I'm seeing on the lure currently. So I'm hitting it with opaque yellow just underneath the chin like I already mentioned. Or if I haven't mentioned it, I probably will mention it. But then it was a little bit too yellow, so real quickly I go in with a pearlized white just on the belly, and it really mutes out all of that. It also makes it more opaque. I don't know if we can see that. Tequila yellow with the copper on the bottom. So my kind of plan is to like do some yellow up in the chin part right here, right below the gill plate. Maybe work it up a little bit onto the face of the fish, the gill pattern maybe. And then I'm gonna do some white. And then maybe a couple red dots like a perch. And then we'll flip it over and work on some green. That's what I'm gonna do. Nope, that's not on. What yellow am I gonna put? Well, this one is not even spraying. think some opaque yellow. Well, I don't know why we even stopped, because we're just gonna keep going. All right, so see, opaque yellow is the call.
And right here, it was a little bit too muted as far as with the pearlized white, so I went back and hit it with the yellow again, the opaque yellow.
Now I want to run like a little pearlized white up the tail to the tip. Oh, there we go. Let's line that up. Less gold, less yellow, more white. So pearlized white, so I should probably. Oh, shiza. That was all right. Let's see if that works. All right. I'm not sure if that camera picked it up, so I'll do the same thing with this one. Tequila yellow on top, over the black after I scrubbed it off. And I got white. Well, first I put down yellow, and then put down some white pearlized to mute it out. So you can see, you can barely even see the yellow now. It's very subtle. So if you ever need to mute out a color, like I might have overgone crazy yellow on the face, kind of get that out of there. All right. Now I'm going to stare at this bait and figure out what I want to do next. What we're going to do now, I'll pull the tape off the tail because we don't need it on there anymore. You see the tail is clear. I didn't want to spray it black. I could have pulled it off a lot earlier. Got it with the yellow and stuff. My plan is candy spray right here, poison green. And I am going to start on the top, and I'm going to come down on the sides and try to avoid the face.
All right, let's get after it with the poison green candy color.
Give it some interesting texture. Might come down a little further on it.
Now I'm just going in with more poison apple and kind of trying to thicken it up and fill in some more spots, make it a little more candy-ish, shiny, if you will. Going over the top, hitting a couple spots on the sides near the gill plate, kind of feathering it down into that tequila yellow that's already down there.
All right, that's enough of that. It's a pretty cool looking little lure.